Let's set up the Multimatic 215 Pro for the MIG or Flux-Cored process. Please take a few minutes to review important safety information and tips for the Multimatic 215 Pro. Warning: always read and follow all labels and your owner's manual. And remember to wear appropriate safety gear during setup and welding. First, make sure your machine is powered off. Open the side door. Remove the work lead from the spool hub inside of the machine. Thread the work lead through the work clamp and tighten with a wrench. Connect the work lead to the negative DINS connector. Route the lead from the drive motor to the positive DINS connector in the front of the machine. Then, feed the 4-pin connection through the opening and hand tighten. Install the end of the MIG gun or power pin into drive casting in the front of the machine, making sure it is completely seated in the drive assembly. Tighten the gun connection to the receptacle with a threaded side knob. Tuck the 4-pin wire behind front bezel. A reminder that the machine is set up for DCEP from the factory. If you need electrode negative for Flux-Cored welding, switch DINS connections. If in the incorrect polarity, a yellow circle will show at the top of the UI. If you need to change the liner, go to the video linked below. Release the tension knob. The drive rolls included with the Multimatic 215 Pro come in 3 different sizes: 030 to 035, V-groove for solid wire, 024 V-groove for solid wire, 035 V-knurled groove for Flux-Cored wire. We are going to be setting it back to the factory setting 030-035 V-groove. The Multimatic 215 Pro is compatible with 4 and 8-inch spools. To insert an 8-inch spool, remove the spool hub nut and mount the wire. To use a 4-inch, you will need to remove the spool hub. Remove the locking nut, spring, and washer and insert the 4-inch spool. Now insert washer, spring, and tighten the nut. Note, the Multimatic 215 Pro is designed to feed wire from the top of the spool of wire. Detach the folded wire and snip off the end with a welper. Feed a few inches of wire through the inlet. Then, tighten pressure assembly to number 2, which is a starting point. Now let go of the wire. Turn the machine on and hold trigger until wire feeds out. Keep your MIG gun straight. Remove nozzle and contact tip. Pull the trigger. After 3 seconds of holding the trigger, the machine will enter jog mode. Insert contact tip and nozzle. Snip the excess wire. Tighten with a half turn. Remember, if the tensioner is too tight, the wire won't feed, and if it is too loose, the wire will slip. To use Auto Set, press the Auto Set button and the button will illuminate. Select the process with your gas. Then select the wire diameter and material thickness and push either knob. Auto Set was developed to act as a starting point with preset parameters for a variety of welding materials and thicknesses. To use manual mode, press the Auto Set button to turn off Auto Set so the button is no longer illuminated. Manual parameters will default from Auto Set. Rotate the left knob to adjust voltage. Rotate the right knob to adjust wire feed speed. The Multimatic 215 Pro is capable of MIG welding aluminum using a Spoolmate 100 or Spoolmate 150. To calibrate your spool gun, you must have a spool gun connected with wire. select the System Settings to enable Spool Calibration dialog. Power the machine off and back on. You will see a message on screen that the spool gun is detected. Press the Motor Type button to select the correct spool gun. Press the third button to enter low calibration. Push trigger and spool gun should feed 24 inches. Measure wire. If under 24 inches, adjust right knob the inches needed to get to 24 inches. If longer than 24 inches, adjust the right knob to dial down the difference. In our case, we need to add 4.5 inches of wire. Pull the spool gun trigger again and measure gain with adjustment made. Press the fourth button to go into high calibration. Push trigger and spool gun should feed 24 inches. Measure wire. If under 24 inches, adjust right knob the inches needed to get to 24 inches. If longer than 24 inches, adjust the right knob to dial down the difference. In our case, we need to add 3.5 inches of wire. Pull the spool gun trigger again and measure gain with adjustment made. Setting up your Multimatic 215 Pro to MIG weld is as simple as that.